Nostalgia Hoops, Nostalgia Sports and Culture. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Connecticut Sky. Everybody was talking about Serena going off, Candace Parker. We got 2 goals. It was a moment last night. I'm gonna say this, man. Connecticut, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Connecticut. But I think they can only do so much because when you that bad offensively, I mean, what can you really do? And the Sky came out with the right game plan. They was pushing it. Candace was hot early. She was hitting from everywhere, from deep, doing GOAT things. Copper was getting to the bucket. I mean, they was pushing it every time. I mean, the score got closer, but this wasn't really a close game. It was a beating. 0-6 for Bonner. This is what I'm saying. I would bench Bonner and 10 for 17 from John Quill. I'm surprised at that. Like, both of them couldn't play together for me. And Thomas 7 for 10, but Thomas missing all these free throws. It's like this team is too big. And they can't hit enough shots. Like, nobody can shoot for the most part. It's Bonner missing everything. John Quill really ain't been hitting like that. I really don't even know where the 23 came from. It must have been garbage time. Because when the game was really at stake, she wasn't doing nothing. If I'm them, I make a choice. Thomas or Jones. I'll either move. And if I'm building around Thomas, I'm getting rid of Bonner because she just, I don't know. At this level, she's not there. Like, she's not hitting shots. Jones it's just too slow. Like, I'm trying to move more towards speed, small ball, and let Thomas, everything move around her, put shooters around her. All shooters, and I think she could thrive with her game as is now. Go get Katie Benzin. How is Benzin not in the league? Aces could use Benzin. Or if you want to keep John Quill Jones, you want to wait until the value is low, because you could sell pretty high still right now and get some nice pieces. But if you want to wait and get rid of Thomas, then send Thomas to. I got a perfect trade. Send Thomas to Las Vegas for Gray. Let Gray, who's a shot maker, come to Connecticut, and then it will all work out because she's looking somewhere where she can be a star. Not saying she wants to leave Vegas, but she wants to be the one, and she can come there and be the one. They need a guard that's a shot maker, and Gray will fit in perfectly, and she can get, John Quayle and Bonner involved and all that. I just think it's a perfect system for her, and Thomas could go be that small but effective other big next to Asia, the number 2 in defensive player of the year, so you'll be even more stout defensively. She can still play make, but it's one less person that's trying to get their shot. She'll get her shot when it's needed, but more so she's focused on everything else, but she's still a superstar in this league in her own right because she does everything else at such a high level. But it's not like you haven't another person. You getting rid of somebody else on the court that's trying to be the one, and you getting somebody that just wants to come in and is going to impact the team in a similar way, but they're not trying. You're not fighting with them for shots. So that's a big move that I think would benefit both teams. I think Gray could thrive over there, and I think Thomas could thrive over there, and I think Thomas with the aces will improve her jump shot because she's around all these shooters, and she'll see Asia working on her, all the coaches that they working with, and she'll just go to that next level. And I think you'll get a better version of Jackie Young without Gray. Candace Parker doing Candace Parker things. 8 of 13, 3 or 4 from 3, 22 points. Misa, man, 14. Quigley, 13. Sloot, 10. Copper, 12. And they really did it without Copper really going off. I mean, Candace just was in a different bag. And Connecticut, they just are too – they can't score. They can't score. And if you can't score on any level, don't matter how good your defense is, at some point you're going to have to put up some points. And I just don't think they banned Candace Parker enough. I think if you wear her down on one end, get that switch with John Quayle on Candace Parker and really bang her in that paint, and they not doing that. But I would run a small lineup. I would take both of them out, put Jones and Carrington in, and try to run from there, and then let John Quill and Bonner come in off the bench. But Bonner she just missing too much shot. I can't give you that many minutes and you missing that much. Let me go to my timeline. See what I can pull up from that game. It's Asia. Scroll down. Stewie, everybody was going crazy on the timeline with that. KP with Darren Waller in attendance. Where is it at? Chicago even the series I won 77-55. Did I retweet anything from this game? This was the interest that everybody was wearing. I'm really trying to see some stuff with Kent. Let's go to Parker. Hold on real quick. Candace Parker. Want to give her flowers. Player of the game, 22-4. Good morning, Candace. Good morning only to Candace Parker. No, y'all knew it was coming. Latest. I had Serena on my laptop while watching the Sky game. Russell Wilson, to Candace Parker is the real CP3. Y'all need to stop with that CP3 stuff too. Y'all can give her nickname without trying to take and belittle Chris Paul. For the evening crowd, the symmetry was not a loss on anyone as Serena extended her career. Candace had a playoff performance for the ages. Great wine just ages well, and you can say the same about those two icons. I'm trying to see why they ain't got none of the big stat stuff in the CP3 switch gears and gave. But, I mean, she just was doing everything last night, though. Hold on, let me see what Candace talking about. So, Candace Parker sees similarity between her and Serena. Another article. How much acting crazy? Another article. Hold on. Let me go to Chicago. Chicago Sky. Gang recognized gang. Shout out to the guy on the floor. He's wearing the Chicago Sky Championship shirt. 1-1. Player of the game. Come on, y'all gotta do better putting up like the moments on y'all page. POV heading back to your seat and you watch how they do this. Man, that's a nice angle too. We have no words. Man, you cannot give Candace no space. When she hit that and turn around, it's all symmetry, all poetry in motion. That pass. I think Chicago gets smoked by Vegas, though. If it ended up being Chicago versus Vegas, I think Chicago gets smoked by Vegas. They should finish this in Connecticut, but I think Vegas just a bad matchup. They start too slow for Vegas. Where do I have this on? So latest. Yeah, it's like all I seen last night was Candace Parker in my timeline, but I can't find none of the stuff I was seeing. Maybe I gotta go to my likes. I gotta make sure I like it when I see it. Let me see. Just in first round, viewership was up 50% from 2021. Hold on, we're gonna find something. We're gonna find something. But yeah, I guess I didn't. I'm gonna have to start Candace Parker in the league of her own. 15 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks. Career 3, rest of WNBA 0. Let's see, CT Sun. Cooked them on the court all season young. Brianna Jones is our Kia 6 Player of the Year. Oh, shout out to that. 13.8 points a game. Yeah, she'd be in my starting lineup for sure. They need to make an adjustment. Candace Parker, a textbook pick and roll defensive play, then recovering the block. She could have took, Thomas could have took her right there. She could have went left. She should have pump fake. She went right up. You can't go right up on length. You know that's time. You got to come in, pump. Went up. She could have got the shot.
Off this offensive rebound, Carrington clearly wants to go and pass the ball. For Connecticut, it's been the loss of Thomas and the implications of that.
Oh, nice block. Yeah, she'll be starting for me too. I don't understand. Like at some point, I understand players got egos and stuff like that, but I feel like it's points in big moments where you got to put winning over everything, and if that hurts somebody's feelings, then they just don't want to win. But overall, congratulations to Candace Parker. Shout out to Bree Jones, winning 6th Player of the Year 2022, receiving 53 of 56 votes from national sports writers. Yeah, Hines Allen, Zora Stevenson, 2 votes. And Washington Mystics, Hines Allen had 1. I don't know how Hines Allen got 1. I did not like her play in most of the games I seen last night. Nice move by Bree Jones. She need to get in some better shape, though, too. I think that'll take her game to the next level. Anything I'll be speaking about most of the time, it's just basketball. Like, it ain't. It's within the game. So even if you see somebody conditioning, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about so they can be a higher level player. And just take a look at some of the fits. I know y'all be liking that. Nostalgia hoops.